guys, this is Reivew, and today is going to be another inbox review. This one's going to be of Dragon T-34 76 model 1943 with the Commander's Cupola from 183 factory. I did a bit of research on this kit, and it's a couple of small, slight historical inaccuracies, I think, but they're mostly in the suspension. You can't see it behind the wheels. And there's only one major problem, but I'll get to that when I get to it. So first of all, we got the box art here. Typical Dragon box art. Usually it's drawn by this Jameson guy. Really nice. That's a really good box art. And this guy, when you look closely, it's just red and yellow everywhere, but when you look at it, it just looks so beautiful. The cast texture, he's got that really well. Yeah. So, yeah, really nice box art. Now let's get into the kit. Let's see, actually, I'll show you. First I'll just show you the box. The back of the box things. Alright, so we got camo schemes here, 3 Russian schemes and a Czech scheme. That'd be Czechoslovakia, wouldn't it? At the time. Box art there. And here we have some shots of the kind of the fancy stuff they get in there, like 3D images. We got with brand new Cupola, the Cupola. Actually, I built the SU-85, which has a Cupola exactly like this, and on that one, these little viewports are actually PE parts you just stick on, but now they've actually managed to slide mold it with them on, which is amazing. Actually, when you look at a lot of parts in this kit, it's not it's the same details you get in a normal smart kit, but actually things that would usually be 18 little tiny parts are actually molded on. And then we got pistol port things there. Actually, I'll zoom you in. It should it shouldn't be that square. It should be a little more round, but whatever. I don't really care that much about historicalness. And then at the back of the box here, let's zoom in. Actually, you know what? This will be easier. Ooh, sorry guys. Alright. Okay, so we got engine deck, plate, rear chassis up. We got the louvers there, which is nice PE. Handles and stuff like that. That's like a plastic part, I think, or maybe it's metal, with the photo etch parts there for the handles. The gun here, it looks really nice. That's the cast texture, apparently. And I looked at it, it looks pretty good. We got more texture on the turret. Magnetic tracks, yay. Though they do have pin marks on all of them. We got this photo etch option for the engine deck cover, and that's actually a problem because the screen part, the photo etch part is 4 millimeters too long or something like that. So it's way too big, so you have to do some surgery there, or you can kind of maybe get away with it, I don't know. Different types of stowage boxes. Yes, arms for the suspension, stuff like that. ID mark, sure. This is actually pretty nice. Look at all the detail they have on the bottom of the turret. You can see this, but it's kind of hard to see it. But look, they've even put all these little ribs and marks like that on it. That is so cool. And then we got the MG there. I'm pretty sure you actually got a flamethrower too. Photo etch there. Yeah, so basically, looks like a really awesome kit. There we go. Alright, let's open it up. I've noticed my reviews are getting longer and longer. Alright. So first of all, we get the this typical Dragon thing. No idea what it's called, but on it we have the Decals schemes. Well, just the Decals, not the schemes. And their cartograph, I'm pretty sure. Yep, cartograph. So they're probably amazing. I'm probably not going to go with any of the schemes here, though, but I get some words there. I can't speak Russian. But, yeah. Alright, so then now we have clear bits. We got a headlight and 2 just viewports, which are probably for the front hatch. And they look really nice. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the camera, but the headlight actually has all the little ribs and things molded in. Looks really nice. And we have the tow cable, which is thick, which is good because the Dragon, they always have different ones. The German ones are thinner. Russian ones are a little bit thicker and like a more obvious kind of like coil in it, you know. And then now we have the photo etch. Got a whole bunch of these things which are like tie downs, the little tiny bits there for like edges of hand. No, those are clamps. These are fenders for the rear. And this is all engine deck stuff all the way up here. Those are some tie downs for the fuel drums, probably. Little tiny, like a little tie down kind of attachment points there. And then just little tiny pieces which are like microscopic. I don't even want to know what they're for. Yeah, most of it's an option though. Alrighty. Alright, now we've got the magic tracks here, and usually you get one bag with left side, one bag with right side if it's like a German tank, because it actually is a difference. But here it's just ones with the teeth and ones without the teeth. Yeah, as you can see, there's pin marks on them. Yeah, they're raised though, which is good. On the SU-85 they were all indented, so just get to sand them off. But of course you're just going to put mud on it because it's a Russian tank, so it doesn't matter. You probably hide it. Alright. So we got the sprue here, which has the upper hull and the turret. Oh, that's nice cast texture, and some bits and bobs for the turret. Here we go. This is a model 1940 to 41, which is even earlier than the other kit that I have. I guess the hose is exactly the same. Come on. Safe turret. Alright, actually, let's look at the turret here. Wow, that is actually beautiful. Oh my god. If you can see the cast texture on that, oh my god. And these are molded in. Those little guys there, they were PE on the other kit. Well, there was not a turret on the other kit, but... And they even give you the bolt detail even though you aren't going to see it. There's no interior, I don't think. Well, it might be like a breech, but there's no like interior. That's fine. I'm going to do this buttoned up for my, not Kursk, follow the right diorama. That's just amazing. Dragon is really good with their cast textures and weld seams. Now we got the upper hull here. I'll just show you some of the weld seams. Just along there. It's not too prominent, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. What's this? I know there's bits in here, but you probably won't use most of them. But anyways, they are really nicely detailed. No flash. Though the sprue attachment points are kind of in like awkward points, and there's a bit of like a, you know, seam down the middle, but that's always there. They have most of these thingies molded in. Actually, those are oh no, they don't. Oh, okay. Those are actually attachment points, but on the SU-85, you know, I was showing you all those little tiny, whatever they were, tied down attachment points. They were already plastic parts, like on. Then you had to cut them off and then put the photo etch on if you wanted to. Now you can't do that. You have to go with the PE option, or you could just not put them on. But I don't know. Well, there might be a plastic one in there. Alright, that's sprue. It's good. I'll get some stuff out of the way here. Alrighty, big bag here. Of course, you're probably only going to be using about half the parts in this kit because there's so many different T-34s. There's just a tiny little difference in every single factory. Okay, so what we have here is the breech and the gun. The gun is in a half. I thought there was a single piece slide mold in here somewhere. I'll get back to you on that. As you can see there, it's halves, which is, as always, not really that great. You got the breech and stuff. This is all the breech. Even though you're going to see it because you're not going to have the turret open, they've gone to putting like a metal texture on it. And it's not going to focus, will it? Oh, make it focus. Oh, come on. Can you actually see that? It's like, it's there. I can see it in the light. I'm not sure if you guys can. That is wonderful. And then over here, we have the gun front. No, this is the turret front, which is where the gun goes in. And once again, weld seams galore in there. Beautiful. I don't know if I can get that in the light. There we go. Oh, that's hot. Just like burn myself on the light. Sure. Yeah, that's really, and look at the mantlet piece here. Wonderful. And no flash. So that's nice. Okay, now we got the top of the turret and little tiny bits. Oh no, we do get, we do get plastic parts for the tie downs. There they are, good luck. Oh god, it's gonna be easier to go with the PE options. How are you gonna cut that out without ripping it to pieces? Why must they always have so many? Oh my god, they even have plastic like parts here for the tie downs. Why? They always have to have so many attachment points in these little tiny bits. I guess that's why photo etch is better. Top of the turret. Well, it seems they're quite small, but I'll believe that that's how big they're supposed to be. But still, they are extremely visible. There's a plate here. I have no idea where this goes. Maybe on the front, maybe on the back. It's got a weld seam on the side. We got the exhaust here, which is a cast texture, and the lights. There's ejector pin marks there, but whatever, because that's the inside. And you won't be able to see the cast texture that's on these exhausts, but it's there. It's not as like obvious as the one. Well, it might not even be a cast texture, but I don't know. It's a texture. And now I got a sprue here. I'll zoom you out, which is parts for the hull and stuff. So there's ejector pin marks all over the back of them. That's fine. Here we have a front plate. Not sure if you'll use this one. I think there's like 4 other front plates in this kit. Then we got the rear. That's the rear, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be the rear. And then we got all the way up here. That's if you want to do the PE. That's if you don't do that one, because even if the PE is like a really bad paint, if you're a beginner, still go with the PE because it's really, really good looking. That just doesn't cut it, because actually you can see through onto the louvers underneath. This is like the mantlet kind of piece right here. The bolts on there, they're like hexagonal kind of shape. Yeah, they're really nice. I'll just kind of go along here. You can see that it's really nicely detailed. We got all these little handles here for the engine deck and the turret sides, and those are ends of the tow cable, I think. Yeah. And those are like the top of the exhaust things. Fenders there. Oh yeah, up on the subject of the upper hull, on the back. The rear fenders, if it will focus. So there we go. These tells you to rip them off and put on photo etch parts. You don't have to. It would probably look better, but they have actually gone to some effort to thin it down really nicely. So, yeah. I suppose you could go with the photo etch parts, but like cut apart all like the hinges and things, so it might go nasty. All right, so now we have a. Oh, this is the sprue that contains most of the part for the kit. This is actually for this kit. Actually, no, this is a mod 1942. What is this? Okay, that's wrong. It's but I guess the mod 1943 did come out in 1942, which is a bit confusing. But 42 is the earlier one with, like, you know, the round turret. This is the hexagonal one. And then before that, there was the 1940 and 41, which has a completely different gun. Looks like an early KV-1 kind of gun, you know, it's kind of like goes down, you know. Probably don't know, but whatever. Okay, so here we got the top of the turret, which is probably the one you're actually going to be using, because the top of the other turret, I'm pretty sure, is actually a curved one. Yeah, actually, that mantlet I showed you before, the turret front, that's probably not going to be used in the kit, but whatever. So now we got the bottom of the turret. I'll zoom you in. And once again, look at the texture. That is beautiful. And the thing is, you're probably not going to be able to see this, because it's just like the edge of the turret. You'll be able to see these ribs probably, but I don't know. That is wonderful. Okay, now we got a real gun front that you'll be using in the kit. The real turret top they'll be using. And look, they've actually molded like these little parts on. Usually that'd be like 10 little photo etch parts. Front there for the gun, and it's got like a texture on the side if it'll focus. Hatch, no idea where that goes. Front there, which is probably the one you're going to be using. Nice. And then little tiny bits and bobs all over here. We got a front and a back. I'm not sure if you'll actually be using them. And then fenders. And then wheels. And then a front, or no, a rear, I think. That's probably a rear. For the lower hull. Oh, and I'll show you this. This is the mantlet thingy. Hold on. Not the mantlet, it's the gun part. I don't know what it's called. Whatever. This part here, maybe it is the mantlet, I don't know. And as you can see, there's like a cast texture on it. It's not as obvious a cast texture as on the turret, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, usually Dragon is correct. Got some really nice kits. Already now we got these sprues here, which have what looks like fuel drums and suspension arms and parts here, which you won't be using because you'll be using the photo etch parts if you know what's good for you. And then yeah, suspension parts here. I'm not gonna open this bag up. It's all really nice. Pin marks in the back, actually. You know what? Look at that. That's the inside of the hatch, which you. Oh my God! Get out! No, back. That's the inside of the hatch. Okay. You probably won't be able to see that because you're gonna close it. Because if you open it, there's a lot of stuff you'll see inside. That's not there. But still, look at the detail I have on that. Oh my God. And these arms here, you see the whatever they are, the springs. You won't see those either. I'm pretty sure. Maybe you will, I don't know. No, you probably won't. Yeah, because they'll be sticking through the hull, but they still go to the effort of making them these beautiful pieces with no like seam line on them at all. Yep. This is a really nice looking Dragon kit. What do we have here? T-34 Alrighty. Once again, one of these parts that you won't be using. Wait, this is the hatch parts. That's why this is here. Yeah, the hatch there for the cupola and the part there for the rear. You might be using this plate as well. I'm not sure. And then just little tiny bits and bobs there. Those are for the periscopes. I'm pretty sure. Tops of the periscopes and lots of little tiny things here. This is a little port that you open to fling shells out. I'm pretty sure. Don't know if the T-34 76 had that. Alrighty, what's next? Yeah, lower hull. So basically, yeah, that's how much of the spring you're gonna see. But still, do beautiful detail in it. Pretty sure that's wrong. I think it's only supposed to be one. These blocks are gonna be one on the suspension arm. I'm not sure. And then we'll zoom in here. Look at the bolts. Really nice along there. Beautiful texture. There's not like a metal texture on this or whatever, but whatever, it's gonna be mud and stuff, so. Because that's the lower hull, it's a Russian tank, so mud everywhere. That's the rule. Ooh, this is a T-34 and we get an 85mm gun, so. That's a free part. That's nice too. Wow, look at that. It's hollow and everything. Slide mold. Pretty sure the only parts I'll be using in this will be the machine gun and the cast hull MG mount, which is like the most beautiful cast texture I've actually ever seen. Oh my God. Look at that. It looks almost too cast, but I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's right. It's beautiful. Look at even the edges of this part. If the bag goes away, you can see that there's a cast texture on that. Alrighty, now we got wheels. Just wheels, and actually there's just wheels on that. Oh, and we got a couple pieces here. What's this? Oh, it's a T-34, which is a flamethrower. And we get a flame. Is that a flamethrower? Looks like a flamethrower mount for the MG. Yep. So if you want to do like an OT-34, I don't know why it's U, but an OT-34 is a flamethrower one. There might be some other thing. There'd be like a fuel tank on the back that holds the whatever they're shooting out of it. I don't know what it is, but that's interesting. So you get like all these extra parts. So you can probably build like another half T-34 with all the parts you get. More wheels. Wondering why? I guess just a backup. Look at this pile of parts, don't fall. Alrighty, here we got the Cupola. And beautiful, look at that. Look at that, they've actually managed to mold those on. Hallelujah. Oh no, it won't focus. There's not a texture, actually, there's a couple of seams that go down this, but like 1 or 2 passes the hobby knife will take that off. They're just down like at 4 points along it. And these are ends for the fuel tanks. And then we got like a hatch cover and stuff here for it, you know, for the cupola. Yeah, that's what it's called. Alrighty, and then here we have I might be using this ball mount actually for the MG. Unfortunately, it's not as beautiful in the cast texture. It's still a cast texture, it's just not like as extravagant as it is on the other one. So many parts in this kit, you don't even use all of them. Like probably half of them. Then we got another type of tow cable end. More exhaust ends for another front plate and all these little parts here, which are clamps and stuff like that for the tow cable. And these little guys up here, which are the ends, they go with where are they? These guys. I think you got photo etch for them as well. It's like a couple pieces you have to fold together. Yep. I'll show you the ball mount. The cast texture on it is still there. It's got a weld on the side though. Alright, and then we got the final screw here with idlers and more wheels and things. I don't know. There's like 3 different types of idlers you get in this kit. Yeah. And then you get suspension arms and things. As you can see, it's once again really beautiful. I'm not going to bother opening up these bags. You can kind of see it. And then down here at the bottom, last little guy is just one other of these rear plates. Does that make 3 or 4? I don't remember. Alright, then. Oh god. That's the sprues in the kit. Alrighty, now we got this here. And that's all the parts you won't be using. And yeah, look at that sprue. The MX sprue is just get one little part on it. This sprue, you're not using any parts. This sprue, you're using like, well, so you do use the really extravagant cast texture ball mount. Maybe one of them's for the flamethrower. I'm not sure. Not using any of those pieces. Not using any of those pieces. Not using that rear plate. Not using that front plate. Not using that rear plate. I'm using that rear plate. Not using that rear lower plate. My god. Not using any of those turret parts. The only parts you're using from that entire sprue is just the breech. Alright, actually, no, let's look in here. What I noticed when I look into the instructions is actually it's a quite like a simple, a simple smart kit. Look. Okay, we just got like, well, that probably looks quite crazy to some people, but usually you're building like the wheels and stuff like that for like 80 steps. Look, you've already finished the lower hull. Take off a couple of parts there. Then you got all these parts. It's not that actually complex. It's quite a simple vehicle, I must admit though, but if you go over here, you've already made, by this point, step 5, you've already built the entire lower hull and you're going onto the turret, which is on by step 9. Only 9 steps. Alright. Or I guess 10, if you include the tracks. Which is quite a step, I must say. And you don't even have to do some of the stuff. Like, you don't even have to do the breech, which I won't do. I never do the breech they give you in the kit. Just parts you have to put together to see it. Yeah. Overall, that looks really nice. Oh my god, this is going to be an easy build. So if you're a newer modeler, not a new modeler, a newer modeler, and you would like to try your first smart kit, get a Dragon T-34 or T-34 based vehicle. like an SU-85 or SU-100 or maybe a T-34-85, not sure. Yeah. Here you do get a, oh no, it is, for the machine gun and the flamethrower, it's still the same part there, so you get like a whole gaggle of the parts. Like you could probably build like 4 different types of T-34s with this kit. Like you can probably do anything you want. Like you can do any other of these rear plates. I don't even know which one, but there's probably like differences between the factories. Any of these rear plates, any of these front plates, any of these wheels, any of these parts. That's an earlier gun. You could put that on. You get the front of the 42 turret, but you don't actually get the 42 turret. You get an 85mm gun. You get a whole bunch of different boxes and parts and all these little clamps and plates and wheels and lots of wheels you don't use. So you could do whatever you want with this kit. Actually, I'll show you one last thing. And the camo schemes, you get 4 of them. One they show you in the box, which is Armor Brigade, Rifle Corps, Poland, yeah, Czechoslovakian vehicle. So basically green with white, green and green with white. I'm probably going to be doing a green with white similar to that. I'm not sure if I will. Okay, actually I'm not going to go with any of the schemes in the box because I've never done that, and I hope to never actually do the schemes in the box. I don't know, there's always cooler things to do. But it's going to be a winter scheme, so yeah. But overall, I have no idea how long this video is going on for, but beautiful kit. Like, this is probably one of the best smart kits I've ever seen. My favorite smart kit I ever built so far was the SU-85. I built that in like a night, actually, and I think 2 nights, yeah. Which is basically this without the turret, so I guess maybe this will be like 3 days if you're working on it. Like a lot. But look at all the parts you get. Look at them all. They're escaping. Wish me luck putting them back in. So yeah, thanks for watching this. Probably a long review. I have no idea how long it's been, but yes, thanks for watching, guys. Goodbye. Buy this kit. Buy it.